Hello, Packaholics. Welcome back inside the Pack Shack. We got our next video out for you today. We got something fun, so let's get it. All right. So before we get into it, a little backstory. So as I mentioned in our last video, we are in the middle of setting up a website dedicated exclusively to wax packs. No boxes, just single packs. And as we were getting ready to start building this out, had the opportunity to purchase part of a larger collection through an auction house out of Oregon. Two of the lots that I felt were the funnest to take part in were two big plastic tubs. Couldn't really tell what was in them, but knew that these were fun, looked fun to go through. One of them in particular was interesting, and I found these packs that we're going to be going through today that were questionable. You know, there was things about it that I was like, yeah, I can't really sell that. They looked like maybe they'd been open, the cards had been put back in, some of the gum was missing on the top sets. Cards that should have been backwards were faced forwards. So there was a lot of question marks, a lot of high-end, a lot of cool stuff. But were they searched? Are they still the same cards that were put in there? Did they just pull the gum out to protect the cards for long term? Don't know. So obviously for the website purposes, not really something I can sell as new. What better to do than to let's make a video. We may open an 84 Topps football wax and find out that it's got, 87 Topps baseball inside of it. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out together. We'll kind of keep track of some of the bigger cards, and just have fun with it. So definitely leave a comment of what you think the best pack was. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. Give us a subscribe, a like, hit the notification, all those good things that we like to see over on YouTube, and let's dig into it. Okay, so here we go. Like I said before, these came out of a box that had a lot of open packs, a lot of sealed packs, a lot of just randomness, and a lot of it was not super vintage. But then at the bottom, found just kind of scattered around all of these packs, and so let's dig into it. So like I said, all of these packs were just kind of randomly inserted. And when you look at it, it looks like it's never been opened. But then when you start feeling around, it's like, wait a second, there's no gum. Then when you look at the back, it's obviously not sealed. With the Donruss, 82 Donruss, again, it's not supposed to have gum in it. It's got the puzzle pieces, but when you look at the back, it's like, man, that looks like it's been opened. But then when you look at the cards, it's like, well, that doesn't necessarily look like it's been searched, because it's like still pretty snug, and but that could have just been from the pressure of being at the bottom of this box. I don't know. But as you can see, so we've got 85 Topps, which we all know there's lots of bangers in there. And we'll talk about some of the key cards as we get through this. We got 83 Donruss again. It's kind of the same thing. Has it been open? Has it not been open? We don't know. 82 Donruss. And then these were the 82 Topps football. Again, no gum in there, so it's obviously been opened. And then, just like I was saying before, some of them are in there backwards. So that tells me that it's probably been searched. They probably opened it, put the cards back in the pack, and then set it off to the side. These were the 82 Fleer, which we all know about the big guy in there. Again, same thing. These were the 80 Topps football. Again, no gum. You can't feel any gum in there. We got the big time 84 Topps football. We got 78 Topps baseball. Again, no gum. And then 81, 82 Topps basketball. Again, same thing. So, I don't know. But I just knew I couldn't sell it on my website. So, some of the stuff I've never opened in my life. If I have, I don't remember. I'm sure I probably opened plenty of 82, 83, 84 as a young kid. Definitely never opened any 81, 82 basketball. Definitely never opened any 84 Topps football. I was almost exclusively baseball at that point in my life. Definitely didn't open any 78 Topps baseball. I was like 5. So, so this is kind of fun for me. I'm again, what you're going to hear is kind of the theme of a lot of this is let's have fun with this. I'm going to say there's probably a pretty good chance we're not going to find much of anything. I'm going to say that there's probably going to be more than a few of these cards. It's probably missing cards. Like if I'm looking at like a, 82 Topps football that's supposed to have 15 cards, I'm going to bet there might not be 15 in that pack. But who knows? I mean, I'm looking forward to this. So I was trying to figure out how should we start this, because we've got, a little of everything. I think what I'm going to do is kind of go in reverse chronological. So we'll start with the 85 Topps, then we'll jump to the 84 Topps football, then we'll jump to the 83 Donruss baseball, 82 Donruss baseball, 82 Fleer baseball, and then on and on and on until we get to the very end of 1978 Topps baseball. Again, as we go, like I said in my last video, I was a little bit of some rookie mistakes. So I've got all of my supplies ready to go. I got my sleeves, I got my top loaders, and let's get into this. So let's start with 85 Topps. 85 Topps is a huge set. Guys like McGuire, Clemens, Puckett, Gooden, Mattingly second year. But there's a ton of rookies and big rookies, huge Hall of Fame rookies. So let's just see what we got. So you can kind of see, it's still kind of sealed there, but not really there. So let's just see what we got. Doyle Alexander, Mike Marshall, Greg Wyszynski, Charlie Huff, Jeff Burroughs. Well, probably the best card is the Lasorda rookie manager card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. So that's a good sign that, that they haven't been, that they didn't pull like a hot card out and put the other 14 cards back in. So look, there's the stain of the gum that used to be in the pack. Again, it's, it is torn in there, so obviously they look through it. And we got the Eddie Murray rookie All-Star. Got Eddie Murray rookie on the brain with the 78 Topps coming up. But Brawley Fingers Hall of Famer. So the cool thing about all of this is it just gives an opportunity to look through some stuff from the old days. Maybe we get lucky and they left some stuff kind of sitting that, maybe they opened these in, the late 80s or something and before these guys were huge or something. Don't know. It's interesting to kind of think about what could have been. What were they thinking? It's one of the things that, my wife and I in our reselling business, always are thinking about, what was the person, when we go to an estate sale, what was the person's mindset of why did they collect X, Y, or Z, or why did they do this with that, or whatever it might be. And that's kind of the same thing here. It's like, what were they thinking? Why did they think to put all these back in the wrappers if they did look at them? Or did they just take the gum out to protect them? I mean, who knows? Maybe they just wanted the gum. Who knows? But yeah, so I mean, we're getting some Hall of Famers. That's kind of cool. But like to see some of the big ones. I grew up a big McGuire fan. Would love to get a McGuire. I do have one up on the shelf. It's a Beckett 7.5. Would love to, have one that's, maybe a little higher graded. Tim Raines, Lance Parrish. This dude was awesome behind the plate. I was a big catcher. I was a catcher. I was a catcher that was a big catcher. So guys like Lance Parrish, I looked up to guys that were big behind the plate. But yeah, just, 85, was such a great year for players. It was that first year, the first time they ever put the Olympic team in. So that was cool. I remember seeing guys like Shane Mack and, was it Scott Bankhead, I think was one. But yeah, just cool. It was just cool to see that. Hey, there's a U.S. team right there. Bob Caffrey, another catcher. There's no one right. Odie McDowell, Olympic. How about Darryl Strawberry, Dale Murphy? So yeah, Mike Palliero, that dude used to hit bombs. And Willie McGee, great hitter. Great hitter. So that was, not, kind of what I was expecting. Not, wasn't expecting to find any of the big cards, but, a few cool cards. So now we're going to jump into kind of one of the ones that I was really kind of waiting on. And, 80, it's, in the world of football, up until, later on, more recent, this was the set, guys like Elway and Marino, and then, you still had a lot of the big stars of that era, Montana, Walter Payton, Eric Dickerson, just again, a ton of great players, future Hall of Famers, whole 9 yards. So let's see what we have. Frank Lewis, Kellen Winslow, Jerry Butler, Rob Carpenter, Clay Matthews, Jack Youngblood, Steve Barkowski, John Swain, Chiefs leaders, Jim Breach, Carlos Carson, Johnny Poe, Leroy Selman, Jimmy Mack, and Otis Anderson. So not a ton. Again, kind of what I expected, but, you don't know until you try, right? So let's try 83. Let's kind of just move some of this around here. 83 Donruss. So 83 Donruss, you got Sandberg rookie, you've got Boggs rookie, you've got Gwynn rookie, you've got Ripken second year. And if I remember correctly, I think there's a really kind of cool Mantle, like Hall of Fame card, kind of animated, if I remember correctly. Not animated, but kind of like that. And then, what Donruss was known for a long time was those puzzle pieces. Build that puzzle. So Mark Clear, John Wathen, Dale Murphy, Diamond King. That was when they started doing the Diamond Kings. That was such a fun insert. There wasn't anything like that at the time, and now it's a whole set. So it's kind of cool. Bobby Grich, Buddy Bell, and Raleigh Fingers, Tommy John. So nothing there. That's okay. Oh, so now it's in here differently. The other ones had the puzzle piece on top. Now the puzzle piece is on the back. So we got Lonnie Smith, Jim Dwyer, Toby Harrah, Diamond King, Bob Welch, Davy Concepcion. Just love the oversized glasses. Not a lot there. Condition has been amazing. I'm just like, would love to pull one of the big hits so we can, maybe get that sent off and get it graded and have that for our PC. Ellen Ashby, Terry Leach, Al Bumbry, Oberkville, Mike Morgan. Oh, there's Yaz. I mean, look at that condition. I mean, it's definitely off-center, top to bottom. But, I mean, that would still grade out pretty high. Nice, sharp corners. Don't see any real damage on the front. It's definitely off-center. But, there's Eddie Murray, Harold Baines, and a Willie Wilson Diamond King. So, some cool cards. Nothing too, extravagant. So from there, we're going to go to the 82 Fleer. Then we'll jump into the 82 Donruss. Since we just did Donruss, let's try some Fleer. And Fleer was always cool because of you got stickers. And as a kid, some kids, the stickers were probably more important than the cards themselves. So they got the Minnesota Twins sticker. That's kind of cool. Not the greatest design. Fleer and Donruss, they definitely got better as the years went on. But, quality of the images, not the greatest. But again, some of that same guys, got to get that Ripken rookie. Or, there's like the Fernando second year, or, plenty of Nolan Ryan, Reggie Jackson, Lee Smith rookie card. So I mean, not as big as 83 or 85 or some of those other 80s sets, but definitely some good stuff to be had. Keith Hernandez, who should be a Hall of Famer, Ken Griffey, but yeah, it's fun for me to be able to kind of go back in time and kind of live. That's a nice sticker right there. But being able to kind of live what it was like opening those packs back in the day. Rolly Fingers, Jim Palmer, Steve Trout. Hey, there's Yaz. It was definitely getting some of the Hall of Famers. Hey, there you go. Fernando's second year. Dennis Martinez. Which is funny to see an American League pitcher in the 80s with a bat and a helmet on. And he's standing right-handed wearing, I guess it's not a flapped helmet. So I was going to say, it looked like he was wearing a left-handed flap helmet, but it's not. But just to see a pitcher that never was going to hit, ready to hit. So unfortunately nothing else there. So now let's see, what do we think? Probably go to the 82 Donruss now. Man, this one is just, I mean, if that doesn't look like a pack that's been looked at, I don't know what is, but again, it's like, has it ever actually been out of the pack? I mean, I'm trying to look at it from a perspective of has it been opened before? And this one, I'm not so sure. So again, 82 Donruss is that kind of that same group that we just talked about with the Fleer. See, that's the other thing. This was in there like this when this has the wax on it. So this was probably the actual back of the pack originally. Mike Norris, Wayne Gross, Pedro Guerrero, Willie Upshaw. Oh, there's Hall of Famer Fergie and Rod Carew. Hey, Mike Schmidt. That's a nice little card there. A little off center, but that's okay. I'll take that. Oops. Kind of mixing up my cards now. So let's get into this next one. Again, has it been searched? I mean, the other one, it had to have been. Ken Oberkfell, Flanagan, Jerry Humphrey. Hey, there we go. Lee Smith, rookie. That's nice. Mickey Rivers. Another Jim Palmer and Vida Blue. Again, getting the Hall of Famers, that's for sure. I mean, I'll take that. Again, packs that I wasn't going to be able to do much with anyway. So I might as well have fun with it. So let's look at this. It's supposed to be 15 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. So the cards are there. Hey, Harold Baines. I think that's Harold Baines' second year. Pete Rose, Diamond King. That's nice. I'll take that. Hey, 2 Pete Rose in the same pack. Hey, yeah, that's definitely a pack that wasn't a search. I think most people would have pulled Pete Rose cards out. The last 82 Donruss, last chance at that Ripken rookie. Which, if I remember correctly, believe it or not, I don't think I have a Ripken rookie. No, I do have a Ripken rookie. It's part of, I think I have the 82 Fleer set. Can't remember. But anyway, Jerry Remy, Hubie Brooks, Tippy Martinez, Hal McRae, Joe Niekro, and Rick Russell. Rick Russell, this dude could hit for a pitcher. He was with the Giants. All right, so now what are we going to move on to? We've got 82 Topps Football. I think it was this one? Yep, 82 Topps Football. All right, so this is what we got left. We got the 82 Topps Football. We got the 81-82 Basketball. We have the 80 Football. And we've got the 78 Baseball. So this one kind of feels like maybe it doesn't have all the cards in it. It does feel a little squishy. So we shall see. Oh yeah, the stickers. John Hanna sticker. Okay, so in this set, this is the LT rookie, Ronnie Lott rookie, and then, Montana, Peyton, guys like Bradshaw. So plenty of big stars to be had outside of the couple of big rookies. Bruce Harper. Now there's a name. JT Smith, Bob Chandler. Is that my father-in-law? Mark Mosley, James Wilder, Kellen Winslow. Man. Oh, hey, there we go. Montana in action. I mean, I'd rather have the regular Montana, but I'll take that one. Dan Fouts. So, yeah, that's not too bad. I think we should probably sleeve that one up. Throw that in a top loader. Not too shabby. We'll take that every day. Kind of clean up my little pile here. Fortunately, I messed up my little piles here, so I got to go back through and pull those other cards out. But all right, one more pack of these 82 Topps Football. Let's see. Come on, give me a good one. Let's get a banger. Ahmad Rashad, probably more famous for. Hey, look at that. LT sticker. So we got an LT rookie sticker. That's kind of cool. Wayne Morris. Just love getting a checklist. Rich Wingo, Charlie Smith, Steve Cox, Richard Todd, and Wendell Tyler. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen that one. This is kind of a just because it's LT and it's his rookie year. Let's throw that in there. For another little winner up there. All right, what do we think? We got the big three: basketball, football, baseball. Let's start with basketball. So the 81, 82, again, no gum. Supposed to be 13 cards. So far, I feel like everything's been what we expect it to be, as far as the number of cards. So that tells me that they didn't pull anything good out and just left the rest. So, but here you've got, it's a lot of, not a lot of rookies, but definitely second year, Magic second year, Bird second year. You do have the McHale rookie. And then you've got like, the big guys like Dr. J, Kareem, things like that. So, Bazooka has it all. So let's see what we got in here. Now this is a set that I've definitely never ripped before. I did not really. I think I didn't buy any basketball cards as a collector probably until the first year of hoops. Was that like 90, 91? So this is new for me. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. And right off the bat, George Gervin, Moses Malone, holy mackerel. Calvin Murphy, got the Warriors team leaders. 76ers leaders with Dr. J and Maurice Cheeks. Take that. Leonard Robinson. Now some of these guys I'm not going to know. So if I miss anybody, please leave a comment down below of who I'm missing. Phil Smith, Jim Paxson, Purvis Short, Billy McKinney, Wally Walker, which I believe he became like the GM or something like that of the Sonics at one point, and Kelvin Ramsey. So I'm pretty happy with that. You got a couple big names that I'm familiar with, being that I'm not a huge basketball guy. So let's try this next one. Oh, what? No way. I'm glad that's in the back because I want to save that till the end. Holy cow. Being somebody that grew up in Southern California, I know that name very well. Ray Williams, Dennis Johnson. He was a good player. Got the Kings. Got the Nets. Jack Sikma, being somebody in the Northwest. I'm familiar with that name. Daryl Dawkins. Rich Kelly. Paul Westphal. Bernard King. Jack Sikma, Sonny Parker, and the Kareem Super Action. Holy cow. Looks like we got a little ding in the corner. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty clean. Sweet. We got something. Little baby banger. If I can get in there without causing more damage. Hot dang. I'll take a Kareem. Especially that. I mean, if that's not an iconic shot, I don't know what is. Kareem doing the skyhook. Holy cow. I'll take that all day long. Even with that little ding corner, I think I might send that in. Holy cow. Look at that card. Get the glare off of it. Man, Love it. Pretty excited about that one. All right, so we got 2 left. 3 cards, 3 packs left. 2 different sets. We got the 80 Topps football and the 78 Topps baseball. So let's jump into the 80 Topps football. We got, I think, Phil Simms rookie, Walter Payton, a lot of the big, Largent, Dorsett, all those big names from that era. Again, that I'm in the Northwest, would love a Largent, even though it's not a rookie card. I'd still take it. So let's see. Roger Carr, Jimmy Robinson, Tim Wilson, Willie Parker, Jeff Comlo. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Nothing there. So there were supposed to be 12 cards. So we haven't checked in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's okay. Let's see. Down to the last 2 packs. Can we get something to top the Kareem? I think at this point the Kareem's probably the best card. But again, this is just about checking something out that just was kind of unusual. Not nothing I had come across before. So we're gonna get. That card is creased, so that's definitely been out of the pack at some point. I can't imagine it got creased like that in production. Wow, that is a bad card. Burt Jones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Last pack. 1978 Topps baseball. Everybody that knows baseball cards knows that 78 set. Eddie Murray. Little technical difficulty. The camera stopped. And before we open this last one, again, as always, please don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit that bell for notifications. We're going to try to get a couple videos out every week. We're going to have a fun one that we're going to film probably next, either late Friday or sometime over the weekend. That I think it'll be kind of a fun little concept. So keep an eye out for that one. And, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. If you have any suggestions of new and interesting ways of bringing this content to you that you're not seeing today that you'd love to see, please let us know with the comments down below. And then also hit us up on Instagram, and we're at Pack Shack Cards, and give us a follow there, and don't be afraid to give us a shout and let us know how we're doing. So with that, last pack, 1978 Topps. Let's see if we can find something. Finish out the weekend strong. How about that? Warren Cromartie, Jerry Royce, Frank Tanana. Hey, Burt Blyleven, Hall of Famer. Tom Griffin, Earl Weaver, Hall of Famer. Oscar Gamble with that sweet hair. Jim Clancy, Billy Hunter, and Danny Walton. Nothing big, but love looking at older cards. Love looking at stuff from the past. Even if it's just looking at the cool old stickers, or getting a rookie sticker of LT, or a cool in-action shot of Kareem doing his world-famous skyhook, or Montana doing his thing, dropping back and throwing TDs across the middle. So, again, thanks for checking in with us. Again, give us a subscribe and a follow on Instagram, and we look forward to seeing you down the line at the next video. Until then, keep ripping packs and enjoy the hobby, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.